Namaste, what's going on YouTube? It's your girl Night the Goddess back again with another video. This is a channel message. Twin flame, divine soulmates, whoever resonates with this message. But for, you know, a lot of y'all, this is your masculine. Whether you're with your masculine in separation, whether you want them back, they want you back. Well, these masculines definitely want their divine feminines back. This could be, I heard that old thing back. They want to get back to a great space and place with you all. Again, whether y'all are in separation physically or not. Okay? Because again, when it's emotionally, it can feel like you're separated physically. Okay? The body follows what's going on. The spiritual follows in the physical, right? So, anywho, shout out to my tribe. Y'all know how we do. Shout out to everyone who supports me. Y'all are awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of our new subscribers. All right. Thank y'all for coming and kicking it with me. Kick off your shoes, relax your feet, get your snacks, get you something to drink. All right, because we're getting ready to talk about it. I couldn't even do what I was doing. Let me just tell you how real it is. Whoever masculines, whoever these masculines are, okay, they were not playing. Like somebody masculine is crying his heart out. Oh my goodness, like torn. Okay, the energy is so heavy, so sad. Okay, and it has got to be overwhelming. Like whoever he is, he was shutting down what I had going on. Okay. And I had to stop right then and come and do this reading so that he can speak. He has some things to say. He wants his feminine to know some things. It's definitely clarity here. He's definitely going crazy thinking about you. He's urgently trying to find you. For some of you all, this is spiritually. He feels the disconnect spiritually, emotionally, which in turn manifests into physically. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, the 11th house. Friends and acquaintances, belonging, groups, communities, charity, connectedness, networking, love, and wish fulfillment. Ooh, somebody might have got caught up in them streets, worrying about what other people think or something. I'm gonna leave it like that though. That was an accident. But 11, it is highlighting twins. That could even be a yes. So anywho, because it literally almost messed up my train of thoughts. Yeah, so some of them could have allowed other people to distract them, okay, or deter them from this journey, from you, from y'all, from this love, this fun, this connection. I heard the purity of it all, the healing and all. So anywho, they thought it was wish fulfillment at time, and at time maybe it did. Maybe it was, excuse me. Maybe it did. Ooh, fulfill their wishes. Okay. Somebody may have even promised them that. So anyway, so for some of y'all, like I said, it's spiritually, some of y'all is physically, some of y'all is both. Again, this is a masculine who's crying non-stop, and it's frustration with it. This is a masculine who doesn't like to cry. Because I feel like even in those moments, instead of surrendering and allowing those emotions to come up to the surface, analyze them, do what he needs to do to get started with this healing energy. He's not. He's. It's like stolen moments. It's like he's even robbing himself of the ability to, I heard, be vulnerable and to heal. This could be a masculine who's not in an energy where he can, an environment. I'm definitely getting that heavy. Yeah, what once felt familiar and embracing and acceptance. He has found out, master off. He has found out these people true colors. He feels alienated now. He feels out of place. And he's missing his friend. He's missing the one person in the world who gets him. Okay, who share more in common with him than not. Okay, his other half. This is a masculine who knows you all are soulmates. I heard them belong together. Yeah, this masculine knows it. Yeah, it's not so embracing anymore. Um, so he has clarity. All right. So let's get started because I'm getting a lot. So let's see what this masculine has to say. Virgo energy and ooh, okay, Pluto energy. So Pluto speaks about extreme power, transformative acts, reborn faith, modifying lifestyles, and death. Okay, when people hear death, they think of a physical death, but it is a such thing as a spiritual death, right? Okay. Um, this is the masculine who has awakened to his path or who is being, I heard, called out of the shadows. Ooh, somebody, ancestors ain't playing with them. Oh my goodness. The Most High, the divine isn't either. I seen 77 when I was creating a link for this video, and it highlights like confirmation. Yeah, so it was let me know. Thank you again, Spirit, that what I was getting was what I was getting, right, so to speak. Me, the understanding me and my spirit team have, I put it like that. Anywho, we have certain things, right? Those of us who are true light workers, and y'all get what I'm talking about. So anyway, but it also highlights towers. I heard mirroring. 7 is a spiritual number. Yeah, it highlights divinity. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Knowledge, attainment, being the magician. Realizing one's true power and operating in it. Taking control of one's destiny. Okay, this is something that happens with transformations, with spiritual deaths, with rebirths. This is a masculine who's starting to accept who he really is. Ooh, okay. Okay, I can rock with that. But I do feel like this is a masculine who ran from his calling for quite some time. This is why he's in such utter distress. I feel like this is a masculine who feels like he's out of time or running out of time. I just really feel like this is a masculine who really had to go through some very hard and harsh towers, who created and stirred up a lot of chaos in his before he got to this point. That which brought him to this point. I heard on his knees. Ooh. Oh, honey. It shouldn't take all that, y'all. It just shouldn't. Now, come on, man. Y'all send your masculines love and light, because the masculines in this energy definitely need it, baby. Okay. Yep. That's the masculine who was his own worst enemy. He had to learn the hard way. Just determined to learn the hard way. This Virgo energy, yeah, I just hit my funny bone. You know the saying, then I turned around and heard the saying, it ain't so funny, right? All fun and games till the rabbit got the gun. It's not so funny. It's called, why is it called a funny bone? It's oxymoron, right? Pineapples. We're going to keep it moving. So, Virgo energy, it's about being alone, cynical thoughts, rational actions and taking on too much. Now, the Virgo energy, the things that I'm naming is just little key points. I jotted down just to keep things flowing, right? That Virgo energy represents a lot of things. So does the Pluto energy. So does the 11th house. It could be, let me see what Pluto is in right now. Let's see. There it goes. Pluto is in Capricorn. I think I did look at this earlier. Yep, Pluto is in Capricorn right now. Pluto is a planet of transformation, regeneration, and power. Okay? With it being in Capricorn right now, even though this Virgo energy came out, they're both earth signs. Okay? Two different energies though. There will be extreme changes in government institution, one's attitude to long-held traditions and rules of society, business, and personal goals. Okay, an increase in ambition on a personal level, and a resounding ability to preserve through the most difficult of obstacles. Right? So this is the time to become the ultimate authority of one's personal power. Okay, that is that Pluto and Capricorn energy. Right now, the sun is in Aries. Okay, so throw that in there. Right, the moon has now moved into Sagittarius. Okay, so it's fire and earth energy. Some of y'all could have these heavily aspected in your chart or in your main placements, masculines or otherwise, crosswise. Okay, y'all know to flip the roles as need be, eat the meat, spit out the bones. If I say he and it's a she, ex and it's your current, family and it's a friend, or your landlord or your neighbor or your co-worker, baby, put these folks where they are. I read energy, okay, and I'm tapped into thousands of people's energy, okay. So your story may skip around a bit. Masculines, this story may skip around a bit. Eat the meat, spit out the bones. If it is not your story, please leave it for someone else. If you know whose story it is, share it with them. Okay? No judging, shaming here, right? The point is to heal, to elevate, to ascend. Unity, right? Each one teach one, reach one. Y'all know my motto if you've been rocking with me. Okay, so the time it's been time up for that. This is the point. This is the energy. But throwing this Virgo energy, this is someone who I feel like resisted. I feel like, and in turn, this is a masculine who bit off more than he can chew when it came to those acquaintances, to the karmics in his life. Because anyone who's divine don't drain you, baby. They nurture you. They pour into you as well. It's reciprocated. Only karmic energy drain you, whether it's financially, emotionally, okay, etc. So I'm gonna keep going because y'all know, like I said, if you've been rocking me, y'all know I don't need any of this. And I'll get the whole message here. And plus, these masculines have been like, these are masculines who have been trying to get these messages out for a while. This is a masculine who's fed up. I always sit on my downloads for a little while just to see. Okay. Anyway, pineapples. The point is, the Angel's card is here with transportation. He has been divinely guided to you, or at least away from this situation. This could be a masculine who's now realizing he is a divine being. If you're divine, that means he's divine. If he's divine, it means those changes he has to make to his life, these transformations that's happening, should be embraced because he's watching you. I do feel like in this situation, y'all are the more enlightened ones, okay? The more enlightened twins, excuse me. All right. So transportation is here. All right. Now, for some of y'all, you may live in the city, where it's subways and stuff like that, okay? Some of y'all, this is just highlighting that it's a distance between you all. Y'all could be on two ends of the state, of the county, city, but I feel like it's farther than that. In two different states, two different countries, two different ends of the country, west coast, east coast, north, south, Put it where you go, Midwest, okay? But I really feel like this could even highlight to my masculines, okay, in this energy. Know that you are divinely protected. Whatever moves you're being divinely guided to make, you're divinely protected to do so. You're being divinely guided to do so. I heard get out of there. Ooh. It's an urgent message for sure, okay? I literally had to stop what I was doing and, what's going on? Divine masculine, what do you want your divine feminine to know? What you have going on? Spirit, what is it that divine masculine have going on that he's not even telling his feminine? Because, honey, I have to consult with spirit regardless, right? Because these are still masculines who, I mean, some of these masculines may be ready to just bear it all, okay? Don't get me wrong. Some of them are ready to put it all on the table, win, lose, draw. But some of these masculines are still hiding things, so, you need to be able to make a sound decision. So I do see 30, walk your own journey. It is essential to stay on your own path. Ooh, this is a masculine who realized he was building with the wrong type of energy. What he was trying to create was never going to happen with these energies or this particular energy. I do see the number 2 here. See with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. This is a masculine who is ignoring how he feels. This is a masculine I feel like whose heart chakra has been closed off for quite some time, and he liked it or loved it that way. Or at least that's what he convinced himself of. Okay? He was blinded to the fact he was not walking his own path. He thought he was. Oh, he got a rude awakening. Oh, it's going to come out, so I'm just going to... Now this masculine is seeing with his heart, allowing his heart to guide him. He didn't want to feel. It's a lot he didn't want to feel because it's a lot he didn't want to accept and deal with about himself, about his past, about his current. If this is a masculine with children, these are things he may, it's things that he's seen, whether it was passed on from him, his side of the family, or who he has a child with, and her side of the family, characteristics and traits passed on that he don't like so much. And whether or not he tried to do something about it, I heard emasculated. So this is a masculine who was dealing with a karmic who emasculated him. And I just heard every chance she got. So he may have actually tried to discipline the children or, provide some type of structure and, lay a strong foundation for these children. And this karmic, that she didn't want that. So I do feel like eventually this masculine, whether he realized it or not, he started to give up. He started to give up. Well, and I do feel like he was consciously aware of whenever he veered off his path. I feel like, and this is whether y'all are in union or not. This is the masculine who liked to numb himself from reality. This is the masculine who would run from, I heard, responsibility, but it isn't because he wasn't per se responsible. That Virgo energy, I feel like he was a provider. I feel like he was grounded in certain ways, but I feel like after dealing with karmic energy like this for so long, like I said, he started to give up, whether he realized it or not. Because I feel like even though he understood a lot of things, I feel like it's a lot of things, like I said, that I heard got past him, but I feel like the more he started to ignore the truth, the more he accepted suffering in silence as a badge of honor, as a thing that a man just does for his family, the more he found outlets to try and numb himself. And all it did was veer him more off his path. And then here you come. And you lit something in him that he may not have even known existed. Because this is something he's never felt before. Ooh, I heard not even from his mother. Okay. This is I heard motivate. You motivate him, or motivated him, or motivating him, inspire him. I'm hearing you're my angel. Angel, you're my angel. I rap, I don't sing, so don't play me. But yeah, that's what song I'm hearing. This could be a masculine who's into music. This could be a masculine who listens to like that. Back home, oh, it's the Quiet Storm, okay? Um, that grown and sexy music, that R&B, but like like the old school and 90s type of feel, okay? Maybe not old. Now, I got an old soul, so I love, like, listen, Otis Redding and, Al Green and stuff. Don't get me started. But I don't feel like this masculine. I mean, he may. He may. Yeah, he just let it play. This is a masculine that's versatile, well versed, I feel like, with music. Um, see, Pineapples. Somebody masculine need a whooping. But anyway, because he did pineapples. Okay. I take it this could have even been y'all thing, okay? Yeah. So anywho, I do see 32 and then 31. Embrace the dark, shine your true light upon this earth. Somebody is starting to, I heard, find hope in a dark place. But what I'm getting is this is a masculine that's coming out of that dark night of the soul energy. Okay. I heard allowing the death to his ego to happen. With be, feel, and receive abundance, all that you desire is achievable. Yeah, this is a masculine that's coming into who he is. Not fully, I don't think if that. I mean, for some of y'all, maybe, or yes. Okay, it varies. Okay, everybody's at different points. Okay, it's not a competition or a race, right? I say that to say this. I just want to provide a realistic timeline and a realistic expectation, right? I know some people out here in YouTube land or, tarot land, however you want to put it, like to sell false hope. I don't do that, okay? I'm going to keep it real with you. This is a masculine who's coming to terms. With that 31, he's ending. This could even be the way he made his money, the way he viewed certain connections, who he was creating and trying to build this life with. Okay, I'm getting a lot. All right, so I'm going to keep going. All right, masculine. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Wow. This is a masculine who is surrendering or ready to surrender. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. And squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Yep. Yep. This masculine is watching you. This, for some of y'all, this is your energy. Wow. Magic works through you. The scarab beetle spirit. 52 break down to 7. Wow. This, some of y'all, this is definitely your energy. He's mirroring it. This is how he's finding his way out of this dark place. He's trying to either remember, recollect. Some of y'all, your masculine is watching. He's able to actually watch you in some type of way. Crow spirit, co-create with spirit. 17 break down to 8. 7, 8, going in the right direction. Yep. He's now going with the flow, the divine flow, instead of fighting against it. This is a masculine who definitely, intentionally, I feel like, would go against the grain. For some of them, maybe they didn't realize that's what they was doing. Okay, in that aspect, because again, I feel like this is something that this masculine did for so long, not to make any excuses. I mean, they were very conscious of everything they was doing, but I'm just saying, I don't think from this, now this could be just for a select few or one person. Okay, yeah, thanks, Spirit. That ain't for everybody. This masculine was so, like, he just didn't view it that way. Okay, he didn't view it that way. But he started seeing how it was affecting his life. Sanctity is here. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Wow. He's learning to be the calm in the midst of the storm. This could be what he's being divinely guided to do. I'm telling you, he like a badge of honor. This is a masculine who has been through some things. But I feel like now he's taking the band-aids off. Okay? Wisdom, getting his crown. Becoming content with being who he is. Researching. Studying. Some of y'all, this masculine definitely watching y'all. Ooh. Some of y'all, your masculine has been meditating. Ooh, handy. Hold on, child. Hold on. I ain't never looked at this card like this. Ooh. Ooh. Some of y'all masculine gonna be right when you come in. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Some of y'all, this could be a masculine who has tattoos. He could have scars. Ooh, I heard bullet wounds. Okay. This could be a masculine. I feel like he's gonna come back very zen and tapped in, honey. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna keep going because I'm getting a lot and child. That inner power. That's what he's tapped into. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. This is the masculine who realized he had to be the hero in his own story. Okay. This is a masculine, like I said, who is taking heed to the things that I feel like you all were doing. I do feel like when the planet's energy tried to come out, like I said, the moon is now in Sagittarius, but we definitely had this full moon in Virgo energy. I see step out of your comfort zone, North Node energy. That's what he's being divinely guided to do. He's already been divinely guided. Some of y'all, this is his last chance. Some of y'all, it's over with. Some of you all, it's just he's tired of beating his head on against the wall, against the pavement. He's tired of being without you. He's had that wake up call. Okay, so whoever and whatever he thought was more important and better than you, this connection, this love, what have you. If he thought you would never walk away, okay, it was adjustments that was required. Some adjustments that will be required. Show the world the real you. Could be Aquarius involved. All right, full moon Aquarius energy. That could play a part in it between that particular moon cycle, moon phase. So this master must have some things he has to do first before he can come on out with it. Okay, or either he's just ready to do it. Okay, so let me just see. So what's going on? You know what? Releasing the old, past life karmic or karmics, spiritual attacks, protect yourself. Karmic family, sisters and or brothers. Say your daily mantras 10 times per day. Listen to high vibrating frequency music 3 times per day. This masculine is, for some of y'all, your masculine is really like doing the work. Now be mindful that this isn't that he's not doing the work just to try to pretend. I mean, y'all will be amazed. Some of y'all won't because y'all already know what's up, but y'all will be amazed at the lengths people will go through to manipulate somebody. Okay, so karmic or karmics is doing breakup spells on divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, this could be something this masculine has woke up to, past life karma. This is some past life karmic debt that has had to be paid in, or past life karmic. It's some lessons that your masculine didn't learn, period. So it's more lessons, or this is cycles he refused to let go of. Can't make out. Whether this is, now this could be her sisters, brothers. Okay. With karmics is doing head work, crown work, third eye spells on divine masculine, divine feminine. Do as I say. Come to me. Illusions and yeah, prosperous, flourishing, successful. This may have worked for a while, but this is because this masculine was operating in his lower self. Let me see something. Okay, so that was from the Spiritual Warfare Chronicles, Lessons of the Divine. Let's pour from Love Like This, Twin Flame Chronicles, Volume 1 and 2. I've already paid my karmic debt. Karmic justice, debt clear. Yeah, this is a karmic who, ooh. Wow. So this person was this is a masculine who was living in his lower self, operating from his lower self, operating as a karmic, laying up with karmics, hanging out with karmics, putting karmics above his own divinity, his own spiritual path, as well as you all's path together. But I feel like at this point, this masculine has learned his lessons. I can't deny that my karmic or karmics are in competition with you. So he sees the truth. He sees it. And they may have actually walked in on them doing spell work or anything. Again, karmics can be anyone. Karmic equals karma. Karma equals lessons, right? I have been dreaming about our past lives together. Oh, wow. Uh-huh. Spirit been on this person, on this masculine. It is the divine masculine's karmics doing the dark magic. He see it. He see it now. But it was the moment this masculine took control of his life. Yeah, he see it. I can't deny that he can't deny it now. We are in separation due to multiple karmics trying to stop us. He see it now. Yes, these very people. Ooh, hang. What I tell you? I honestly need a shoulder to crown. I need a friend. What did I tell you? Ooh. Master, what you got to say? What you want your divine feminine to know? Spirit, what do the divine feminine need to know? Didn't I say that? It's hurting them. And the one person who he did wrong for these people, for these things, blah, 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 is the one person who he is in desperate need of. The only person that can heal him, who... Wow. I'm searching for you energetically in the 3D. Do you see the title? That is channeled, honey. Okay, that was attached to this video when I first created the link. Period. It's attached to the thumbnail. Honey. I'm stepping fully into my power and divinity. People noticing. What y'all want me to say? Okay? No, I'm asking what you want me to say. Spiritual awakening. I can't stop it, and I'm living in fear. Like I said, it's the masculine who was running from it. He's leaving it now. He's fully stepping into his power, and people see it now. These karmics see it. The magic is backfired. See, that's what it took for him to start seeing the truth. Okay? It took you all to be in separation, to pull your energy back. For this masculine to determine, okay, a lot of things, to really look at the man in the mirror. We're in separation due to multiple karmics trying to stop us. He see it now. I'm going within and seeking higher knowledge, research, learning something new. Didn't I say that? I'm tired of third-party drama, competition, walking away. This masculine, see how draining it is. See how much and how long it's held him back. I'm hiding from everyone just how unhappy that I am. And he realized he's around a lot of savages, vultures. And now he's learning to co-create with spirit. To move in silence. Truly move in silence. To tap in and allow his gift of discernment, his gift of intuition to guide him, to lead him, to protect him, honey. Woo! I'm searching for you energetically in the third dimension. Spirit said keep it. My karmic family and our friends don't think that you are good for me. Of course they don't. You're someone who enlightens him. You help him to believe in himself. You heal him. You empower him. You nurture him, right? When they done chewed them up and spit them out, you the one who bring them back to life. This is why this masculine chose to do this for so long. My nose is itching. See, some of this they don't want y'all to know, but y'all know I'm gonna give you the tea. Because this masculine didn't want anyone to get to you, know about you in that aspect. They knew they couldn't literally hide you from the world. And the way you all shine, they definitely just, you walk in your path, you're walking in your truth, you allow your heart to lead you. That the magic work through you and you know it. You're more enlightened than he is. Okay? Some of y'all may have tried to educate your masculine. Alright? Warn your masculine. For a lot of y'all, this is why you walked away. Because it was third-party drama. He always put you in competition. He always walked away from you to go to these people. Even if it was, for some of y'all, it was work related. Okay? But, nah. The partying and whatever it was. The street life. The fast life. The poly life for even some of y'all. Okay? This masculine was intimidated because you could see straight through him. And you would call them on it. I feel like this is the energy of masculines who knows that they're feminine will call them on their bull crowd. Keep it real with them. This is also a masculine who feels someone else in you all's energy. Even if you haven't met someone yet, they feel that someone's coming. We'll put a date on it, but first, let's pour from This is a Man's World, Divine Masculine Speaks, Volume 1. I'm trying to fix what I broke in my life. I'm stuck and stagnant in my life right now. I'm having too many fuzzy nights trying to fix what I broke. I'm very stubborn and stuck in my ways. This is a masculine who has been going through the same cycles over and over and over. Trying to heal and fix folks. Because see, here's the thing. If you're a healer, your masculine is a healer. You know, y'all have missions and things like that together. You know, if you have spiritual gifts outside of intuition and discernment, so does your masculine. Okay? Some of them was even running from that, trying to suppress it. That's why a lot of them are scared, because it ain't been so long. Like, this ain't even, like, it's too much to even break down in this video. Okay? But just know that time is up for all that. Okay? Period. Time is up for all of it. It says, Divine Feminine, teach me how to love you better. Divine Feminine, I cry out for you when no one is around, when no one is looking at me. I'm telling you. But this is a masculine who's very stubborn and stuck in his ways. Like I said, this masculine insisted it came right on out. And it fell out like that. He insisted upon falling on his head. Divine Feminine, I miss our sex. No one does it better. Every time this card come up, Spirit's so funny. Really, it's the masculine in this woman too, though. They always that Nate dog. They can come closer than close. Yeah. Original, they never would be. Woo. Nobody does it better. Ooh, they should have already knew that. I mean, how many bodies do you need to add? Pineapples. Anyway, Divine Feminine, my karmic and I are watching you together. So, regardless of who their karmic or karmics are, okay, they're watching you. Some of them, they could have seen you all at the store, or, you know, they could have drove by your past. Your past. So some of y'all, they went somewhere that y'all ain't at no more. House, job, something. They may have been trying to stalk you through somebody else. This could be somebody you don't even talk to anymore. Hang out with anymore. Anyway, they watch you, even if it's your social media. Divine Feminine, I'm trying to protect you from my karmic/karma. Came right back out. Ew, this, for some of y'all, this is a masculine who is, he was playing both sides. Oh my gosh. He having too many fuzzy nights, whether it's drinks, different people he's laying up with, hanging out, and just, this is a masculine I feel like numbs himself, okay, in whatever way that is for him. Could be gambling, could be workaholic, could be anything, I'm afraid of being hurt again, scarred from my past. He has sat here and allowed people to use him up so bad to where now it's just fear. It's just still fear. It's just still boils down to fear. Okay? I feel like this masculine is also really still running from, it could be an apology that he owes you. It could be some, like I said, some type of changes that needs to happen. Worrying about what other people think and gonna say. Told you that's why some of y'all masculines, I'm just gonna talk to y'all. That's why some of y'all still being stuck. Whoever's in this energy, okay? Female, male. My pride and ego has been my downfall. It has. And I'm happy that you see it now. I just hate that it took so much, divine masculines, for this to happen, for you to see it. But there's been a major shift I see in your mindset. Because you're going through your spiritual awakening. It's all over. Yeah. So he wants to know if you think about him at all, divine feminine. He's definitely missing the sex. See, that's why I laughed while ago with the slow jams thing, because this is a masculine who think he got game and think he is slick. And when them slow jams or that R&B or old school or whatever y'all listen to, this is for any age range. Yeah, he definitely be trying to slide in and make his moves. Whispering sweet nothings in your ears and stuff. I'm ready to love. Are you ready for me? So, and this is a masculine who knows he can't just come running back in your life like he did before, or like he was trying to do. He's been pillow talking about you, divine feminine, because he's ready to come in. He needs to be mindful of who he's telling this to, okay? Because he has a lot of vultures around him, a lot of karmics. He's praying for you to come back because, like I said, regardless of who walked away from who cut who off, it was like once you was done, this master knew it was done. He didn't think it was gonna ever happen. I can't get it out fast enough. Divine feminine, I didn't think you would really walk away from me. He didn't. He didn't. He honestly, whoever this is, you did not think she would walk away. You knew all along she deserved true love, real love. This is a master who knew who y'all were to each other. Whether he knew it literally as twin flames or not, he knew y'all was divinely connected in some type of way. He knew he seen forever with you. He knew he was in love with you. He knew he did not want to be without you. He didn't want to share you. He also knew he didn't want to change, and he was willing to string you along to keep somebody else from having you, saving you for later, like leftovers. Child. So your birthday is here. This could be the masculine's birthday, but I feel like it's yours, divine feminine. I see 1+ year. I do see Veterans Day. This year, fall, birthday, night, afternoon, and next year. Okay. All right. It's a lot going on. So I do see afternoon. Y'all put it where it goes, where it resonates. Afternoon, morning, summer. Okay. What else? Divine masculine. Ooh. Y'all see it hopped out by itself. Present. So this could be this afternoon. It could have been this afternoon, Tuesday afternoon. Could be Monday morning. This past Monday morning. Or future Monday. I see future and Independence Day, 4th of July. This could have just dawned on some of you all's masculine. This could be when they reached out. This could be, I see September here. Put it where it goes. This could be when y'all were coming to union, when this person would reach out, something. Okay. My readings are timeless, past, present, future. All right, put it where it goes. Some of this already happened. Some of y'all could be in the midst of it. Some of y'all are already out of this energy. You could have already even reconciled with your masculine. So let's see where their higher self is at. I see spiritual maturity walking this path with you. This divine commitment, sexual freedom. This is an inner peace. This is the masculine who's ready to build, ready for that peace. That serendipity is here. Okay? This is a masculine who's watching you enjoy life. Move on with your life without him. The Rainbow Revival. This is a masculine who knows that he could not top this energy and connection. You provided him with emotional freedom. Okay, y'all are unicorns, very free, very liberated energy. Okay, now that he has this higher view, he can see that inner peace within you all alone, and that's really for a lot of y'all why you cut him off, because regardless of what, that's what was being threatened. You knew you was enough, and you treated this masculine as such. But I feel like because he dealt with distorted feminine energies, stayed in their feelings, their emotions, all these things, okay, and dealt with all these type of connections. You see all these eyeballs. I feel like it was a lot of eyes that was always on you all, watching you all, hoping for it, doing spell work to cause it, all type of stuff, wanting you to drown. You see how her hand is reaching up towards the sun, happiness, success. You felt like you was drowning, but it was all because of his choices. With that silver waterfall, it was all because of his choices. Now you see how her hands is up here, but it's a more serene and divine energy. This is also the fact that this masculine, yeah, he wanted someone who was weak, who didn't know their worth. Yep, look at the boundaries card. There's also a masculine who had a karmic he didn't want to let go of, at least one, who created blockages between these soulmates, period. Now he's ready to put up a boundary towards that person, that karmic soulmate. Yep, very soon. Deception, chemistry, let your friends help you. Unrequited love, ooh, and finance and career. He need to watch who he's talking to. Now, some of y'all be mindful. Some of y'all, this person is coming in to betray you. I don't know what you do for work, but some of y'all, this person is coming in to betray you, okay, and use you in some type of way. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Be careful about putting y'all friends in your business too, divine feminists. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yeah. Reconciliation, I'm telling you. Someone from your past is returning to your life. For some of y'all, it's because they see you are no longer in that energy. Trust is here. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Y'all can trust that that's going to happen. This person wants y'all to trust them. Yeah, y'all been doing the work. They know you're going to manifest in a high level soulmate. They trying to come in. I can't make it up. Keep an open mind in past life relationship. So some of them will come in and tell you all that they have blocked this karmic off. They want you to keep an open mind. They want to have this heart-to-heart conversation with you. Ooh. They realize that this karmic is their karma. This karmic created blockages not only between y'all, but just in this masculine's life, period. But this masculine is realizing that, though. The difference in the energies. Okay? Let's get some confessions of the heart. Building together, staying together, what you want your feminine to know. I'm trying to find the answers. I'm trying to keep the peace. I'm your biggest fan. We're not going steady. We're just chilling. Sugar daddy, sugar mama. I don't want kids ever. And I'm a people pleaser. Yep. This could be a masculine who don't have children. They may, he may have a child or two or more. But I feel like he didn't want kids, or he don't want them with these karmics, or he's had children by women or a woman who doesn't want them. He's realized like how he has been used, played like a fiddler the whole time. I'm very ambitious, busy all the time. I'm not happy anymore. Okay, he could be trying to keep himself busy. This could even be y'all energy. I'm trying to heal myself. Yeah, this is a masculine who knows he needs to heal before he comes in. He can't come in with that same energy. He could definitely be trying to keep himself busy to try not to think about you, because your dream come true, of course. You're the other half of him. This masculine is now realizing how much, the type of role you played in his life. How much you definitely loved him. How you was definitely showing up. Just that you had his best interest at hand, that you was truly a rider for him. I'm patiently waiting on you. Now it's his turn to wait for you all. Like I said, some of y'all will take your person back. Some of y'all could be waiting for your person to come in, to be in this energy. And some of y'all are not. Lady or gentleman in the streets, porn star in the sheets. This is somebody who admires that in you all. Okay? Where they thought that you was going to be like these karmic energies, you're actually someone who's very classy. Very prestigious. Like you hold yourself, to in high regards. Okay, I hear high maintenance. Yeah, they say high maintenance like it's a bad thing. So this is a masculine who may have thought that you might. Oh, I heard materialistic. Might have thought that you was materialistic. He thought you was like the rest, even though he knew you was different. Um, because I do feel like you enlightened this masculine on a lot of things. Even though he knew you was different, I do feel like he figured at some point you was gonna cheat. He figured at some point, like all you cared about was money, especially with you liking nice and exquisite things. But I don't feel like you was looking for this masculine to take care of you. For some of you all, you was actually taking care of this masculine, or took care of this masculine more than he, took care of you. And not about comparison or competition. It's about facts, right? You were the more stable energy person, twin, the more enlightened twin, right? Your choices was different. You moved different. That's what he couldn't put his finger on, I feel like, with you all. But it's like because he's dealt with this energy and kept dealing with this type of energy, it made it hard to distinguish between the two, or however many. With blended families and we're just friends with benefits, this could be a masculine who has now created a baby or children, if they didn't already have it, with this karmic energy, since y'all have been separated, or while y'all been together, or this is the energy that he was playing you up against. I do feel like this is a masculine who really wanted to blend families with you all, or knew that's what you all wanted, and this is the dream they was trying to sell you all, to even make you all feel that way, to hold on, to wait for them. But they kept you at arm's length, just friends with benefits. When it came to other people, like behind the scenes, y'all blended families, y'all building together. Ooh, gotcha. Yeah. Uh-huh. This is a masculine who didn't keep an open mind when it came to you. I'm your secret admirer. This is a masculine who's definitely watching you for the shadows now, though. I'm afraid to contact you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I feel you even though we are apart. I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, this masculine is insecure and very much so intimidated by you. I heard your beauty, your power, your strength, the way you carried yourself, the way you walked, the way you talk, your knowledge, just everything that you was bringing to the table. Like I said, this is the masculine who knew you was different. But I feel like somehow was trying to convince himself that you was the same. He hopes that you can forgive him one day, because he know he crossed the line with you. What else, Divine Masculine? What else you want your Divine Feminine to know? Ooh, okay. You were the best thing in his life. And he left when he saw you with someone. Now, for some of y'all, that's projection. It's a lie. Whether it was a lie told to him, I look for you everywhere in the reverse. I feel like that's y'all energy. I do feel like y'all left when y'all saw him with someone. For some of y'all, this could be the fact y'all have now moved on. Maybe he was pursuing you all, or what have you, thought he had it in the bag till he seen you moved on. And this could be what he want to tell himself. And you either, manning up, taking accountability and responsibility, or not. I'm not available. I do feel like this is y'all in this ambitious and busy energy. I do feel like the tables have turned. I do feel like the energy that y'all was once in is now, because some of y'all could even be still sleeping with your masculine, but you're keeping him now at arm's length, like we cutting it and everything, but that's it. I wish I could share my good news with you. Some of y'all, they're not looking for you everywhere because they know where to find you. Like I said, some of y'all are actually together with your person. I can't stop thinking about you. I don't know what this good news is. Okay. But this could even be that he walked away from the karmic. And it's like, ew, right? How do I tell my person, the love of my life, that after I drug her through the mud, I finally walked away from the very person, the very energy, I finally ended a cycle I should have ended before I even got with her, or once I met her and agreed to build this life with her. This man's gonna know that he crossed the line in whatever ways, and he was hiding who he really was. Non-committal, jealous-hearted, intimidated by you, insecure, but he loves you. He loves you. He definitely loves you. He can't deny it anymore. You are his empress. Okay, he can't deny who you are. Yep. Sun, best card in tarot. You make a 9 of Cups. God darn. Empress, Sun, 9 of Cups. This man is in love with your dirty draws and your morning breath. Oh, it's a lot of major arcana. The Chariot. This man is ready to come in. Okay. He didn't think you had the willpower to walk away from him, but he ready to get in his car. Ooh, I'm hearing that Usher. What he say? I pulled up anticipating good love. Don't keep me waiting. God, I got plans to put my hands in places I never seen. Girl, you know what I mean. Look at how he all on that heart chakra like that. I ain't gonna say what else he on. I ain't gonna say what else he on. Y'all see it though. Four of Pentacles. Look at your Emperor. I can't make this up if I tried. Ace of Pentacles with the doggone Emperor card. Could be an Aries, could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This man is upset. Y'all is definitely not fudging. For a lot of y'all are either giving him a little bit of your time or none at all. This could even be the fact that you're not sharing your resources, your finances, your material possessions, whatever, your blessings with this masculine. Okay, this is also for some of y'all a masculine who is upset he did not get you pregnant. This is also for some of y'all a masculine who thought he could ride your coattails. Bandwagon it all the way, fake it till you make it, all the way into the North Node. He is definitely pleasing himself, thinking about you. Okay? See that one in his hand? See what he doing? You on ice. He could be looking at pictures, videos. Like, it's driving him crazy. Man ain't eating. Some of y'all, your masculine ain't even eating, honey. Child. He over it. He don't need, some of y'all, they don't even want to leave the house. Six of Swords. Since you've been away, I've been lonely. Since you've been away, I've been missing you. Ooh, I'm missing you. Ooh, hey, I'm missing you. Yes. Since you went away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. Child. Told y'all don't judge me, honey. I rap, I don't sing. This man, even when he with her, this can even be why he with his children at family gatherings, even while he having doing what he do. Yep, Ace of Wands right after with the Five of Swords. God almighty. This is part of why this karmic is so toe up inside. Because Tanny, everything that she tried, child, it was like don't make it right. Ew. But pineapples. It don't make it right. Some of them, bro, they need to get pregnant by him. Some of them, that's how they stuck this masculine. Some of them lied about it. Some of them, it was somebody else's baby. Put it where it go. Some of them was because they already had a baby. Put it where it go. Okay? But whatever it was, this karmic was able, some type of magic or something, sex magic or something. But it's because this masculine was operating in his lower self, caused, he chose with his own free will to put this twin flame bond and romance. And I don't like to say it like that because I don't like to romanticize it, but it is a very beautiful thing. Okay. For those of you all who are in union with your twin, you can tell people, yeah, it's not easy. It's not, all, fairy dust, right? It's work. It's definitely work. You're dealing with spiritual attacks and things of that nature, but you're more powerful and stronger together any day than apart, period. I mean, you're very powerful and strong in your own right. Do not get it twisted. You can definitely handle whatever on your own accord. But at the same time, okay, why do you think the attacks, like, thieves don't break into houses that have no value, right? Right. Moving right along. So, yeah. Cause this person some type, it was a passionate connection, a sexual connection. It was definitely a setup with that Five of Swords. Okay. But now it's not working anymore. I feel like this karmic feels defeated now because I feel like this masculine is not having sex with her. I really don't. Yep, Nine of Cups, because all he can think about is you all. His divine feminine. Look at how serious he's looking at her. Like, this masculine is going to come in. If he hasn't already come in, like, these masculines are serious. Whoever's in this energy is serious. I feel like y'all are so comfortable together that, like, even if you've never been naked or sexually involved with your masculine, I just feel like that chemistry and that energy is there. I feel like everything. Yo, I don't even know. That is so crazy. Yes, low power. Okay, now mind y'all, it's plugged up. Okay, it's on the charger. It's been on the charger. Period. This is how I know a spell work involved. This is how I know, like, the karmics don't even want the messages to get out. I don't even know when it stopped. I have to do better because when I get to channeling, I just be fucking on the messages. Ew, gosh, I don't even know. Oh man. Okay, so let me say this again because I don't know where it stopped. Let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. Let me see, y'all. Hmm. But it's like he say, I'm pulled up anticipating good luck for me. Where it go? Okay, but whatever it was, this comic was able to beat it now because I feel like this masculine is not having sex with her. I really don't. Yep, nine of cups because all he can think about is you all. It's divine vision. Look at how serious he's looking at her. Like this masculine is going to come in. Your man, if he hasn't already come in, like these masculines are serious. Whoever's in this energy is serious. I feel like y'all are so comfortable together that, like, even if you've never been naked or sexually involved with your masculine, I just feel like the chemistry and the energy is there. I feel like everything. Yo, I don't even know. Okay. That is so crazy. Yes, look. Okay. So I seen where I stopped. Okay, yeah. So it seemed like that, it's just obvious that chemistry is there, right? Now for some of you all, this is highlighting the fact that this karmic was able to successfully, she felt like she defeated you both. She was able to successfully draw this masculine back in or keep this masculine bound to her with a new baby. Okay, even here with that Ace of Pentacles vibes. Pull him away from his wish fulfillment, who he didn't want to let go of. Forced him to make a choice. But I really feel like it was the moment y'all pulled y'all energy back where they both woke up to the fact that it's over with. You're removing and excusing yourself from this. But I do feel like for a while it may have definitely worked. I do feel like it worked because this masculine, this is also his energy, Five of Swords, playing mind games, telling lies, gossiping, pillow talking, like it said, hiding who he is from you. This very low vibrational, manipulative individual, narcissistic individual, okay, who was willing to stay and do whatever to get what he wanted, period. That's it. So, let's see. What else, Master? I see beauty. Yep. And happiness. And like I said, so it allowed the spell work that this karmic was doing to hinder this new beginning, keep him from his wish fulfillment, from his destiny, okay, his good luck, good fortune, right? His forever, his cornucopia, honey, who he's supposed to be building this Ten of Pentacles with, where his Ten of Pentacles is. Regardless of who he has children by. I don't care if they even married. I mean, it's just what it is. Yeah. I seen that inspiration card. Y'all have been that light for this masculine all the time. Finding transformation. Y'all did. Y'all walked away. That's what did it for this masculine. When you pulled back your energy and went within and embraced that transformation, it set it off in your masculine. You triggered that. And that's what he started to do, or being divinely guided to do, to free himself from this mental cage that he has had himself in or allowed himself to be in. Can't make it up. It came out. This masculine knows that you freed him. Your love, your energy, your nurturing, your care, your absence even. And that's why this master wants forgiveness. Drowning in his emotions, crying, because with this, he feels like you're getting away. Spirit said that's the truth. With this fertility card, for some of y'all that's highlighting, he may have another baby or hidden children he didn't tell you about, or was played because of a pregnancy. This is also highlighting for some of y'all that this masculine wish he had gotten you all pregnant. Most importantly, with that freedom, truth, and fertility, it was the truth you was reflecting back to him. We are all mirrors reflecting back the same light to each other. But when you are twins, when you're divine soulmates, but specifically twins, okay, it's only one twin. Everybody's not on this journey. Let's make that very clear. It ain't but 144,000 of us. But for those of us who are, okay, you definitely do that to your twin. Y'all did it to each other. That's why whatever this masculine did to you only mirrored to you the places that needed to be healed, that needed to be hurt. Okay, it calls you to go within, love on yourself, nurture on yourself, all of these things. Look at how her aura is just shining so bright. And that's what y'all did. Y'all started doing the work or went deeper into the work. And the truth is, y'all had this new beginning. Y'all gave birth to whatever this means for you, this new beginning. Okay, and this masculine is mimicking that, mirroring that, okay, needing your guidance, your energy, your healing abilities, you know, your insight. Look, peace, because you are a being of love. Like I said, this masculine's realizing he's an angel too. This is how he views you. You brought peace into this man's life, okay? That means all negativity has to go, okay? You cannot expect the angel to want to live in hell. This is the inspiration card that I've seen. This has been you, and this is you touching your masculine, awakening your masculine. His heart chakra, his whole chest is illuminated at this point, tapped in. Okay, with the home. This is twin flame energy. This is mental energy. His mindset shifted, changed. The way he viewed building a life with somebody, who he seen himself building a life with. All of that changed. You inspired this man so much and was such an inspiration even then. This is what this Carmen like. She could never. Not only is that a choice, because they could both be divine beings and separate amicably, right? But she's not his person, and she's not. She intentionally did things to cause obstacles in you all's life, okay? And partnered up with other people. This is of the karmic who didn't care, who knew what was going on. Look, love. You showed this man love. You showed this man, inspired this man to love himself, okay? This is a man who I feel like didn't know the difference. Now he knows what love is and what it isn't. Success. I know that there's no greater goal than to love. Okay, now this masculine can see himself being happy and successful at loving. It could be a Scorpio involved that is ending things. You could be a Scorpio, he could be a Scorpio. What masculine? I say, put these folks where they go. But this death is happening, and this masculine is learning that this ending that's going on. Because I do feel like for some of y'all, your masculines, y'all feel like you're mourning the connection, or you was mourning this karmic soulmate, this karmic cycle that had to end. Some of you all, it could involve your children. Maybe, you know, you mourn having to separate from your children, or having to accept the fact that your children will be raised in separate households or what have you. Because acceptance is here. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. You can't change anyone. So maybe somebody's accepting they can't change a Scorpio and or a Leo. This is somebody who's very prideful, egotistical. Honesty is here. This could even be being honest with themselves about who he really is. Yep, there go that fear card. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Transmuting that energy. Healing. Heart chakra. The health card. I'm hearing Archangel Raphael. Some of them definitely could be working with Archangel Raphael to heal, or to heal their heart chakra. This is also highlighting that I'm seeing illuminated. That luminosity energy that you all are in is what's bringing in your divine masculine as a chivalrous male. He knows he has to do the work. He has to come in healed, or at least healed enough. Wide open, heart space wide open, and ready for this love. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This is also a masculine who's realizing where this poison, I feel like, came from. Yep, fear, and he's healing it. He's going deep within, and he's healing it. I'm telling you, but when his heart chakra opened up, it scared him. It messed him up bad, because it was change that he wasn't ready for, but now he understands that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And see, it's because y'all got the movement. Y'all continue to grow. Y'all didn't allow it to stop you or hinder you. Even if it, I can't make it up, adversity. Even if you was patient with him for a while. Everything happens in divine order. Okay? Challenges are the best way to learn. This is about acceptance with both cards. And change. This is also a masculine who's fearing the ability to heal things between you all. Okay? Yep. He wants to show you all that he's changed, but he's afraid, or that he's changing, But he's afraid because he did so much. This is a masculine that really did a lot, but he loves you. Some of them are afraid you all don't love them anymore because of all this adversity they've caused. They know they have to be patient. Yeah, I'm patiently waiting on you. See, the tables have turned. Now it's there. They have to be patient. Yep, but with this purpose and surrender, they know what they're here to do, who they're here to be with. And I feel like this masculine is ready to surrender or have surrendered or surrendering, releasing his need to be in control, realizing he has a greater purpose here. Okay, this is really all of the chakras except for root. Okay, there you go. Okay, so they're surrendering to this transformation, to the spiritual death. They're surrendering to the death of their ego, like I said. All right, masculine, what else you got to say? Hey, we're gonna wrap this thing up. It's a lot. Protection, psychic abilities, strength, courage, and new beginnings. I'm telling you, this masculine is moving. Yep. See, courage is now in the reverse, falling on top of fear, lacking the courage. He's closing the door to that closure. He's closing the door to that and setting out on his path unapologetically. This healing is allowing him, encouraging him to close the door. You calling him in, this divine connection. He's closing the door on these fake friends. Yeah. Where in the past he was afraid to do so. Not anymore. That beauty card, this is the masculine who is realizing that he was insecure. He didn't see something within himself. He was people pleasing, run about the wrong thing, what other people's gonna say. This is why he couldn't see your beauty, accept your beauty and all these wonderful things about you for who you are. He couldn't see it in himself. Person can't love you any deeper than they love themselves or know you any deeper than they know themselves. Until he accepted who he was, he could not accept who you were. This is also the fact these people were creating illusions. Okay? This also could be a masculine who was very materialistic, who cared more about looks. So maybe he thought a karmic or some karmic looked better or whatever. Maybe a friend or a family member, somebody may have made a remark about you all, your looks. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting a lot. Protection. Instead of protecting you, he was protecting these friendships. With this financial health, he should have been protecting his finances around these folks. Being too compassionate. Trying to save the day. Again, worrying about, the wrong things. Wanting to look like he was someone he's not. Okay, beauty and confidence. Having an ill viewpoint. Okay, on what beauty is. On what it means to be confident. But wearing a mask, in other words, okay? But with that reconciliation card, this is him coming back into union with himself as well as you all. Okay, well, to allow him the ability to do so. Yeah, because he want to initiate a new beginning. That could even highlight the fact he want to have sex. Yep, 5 of Wands. This is also spell work. Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands, she's working with other people. Yep, to cause imbalances. Yep, she arguing with them, everything, juggling them. Yep, the wheel is turning. This could even be what y'all dealt with, but she's definitely in competition with you. Divine Feminine, the masculine knows it. She did spell work to create problems. Yeah, distortion in communication too. Y'all here, I can't even get it out. Not a Wands. Yeah, this masculine is fed up. The wounded warrior. This masculine is standing up for herself towards this Queen of Wands. That's what was hidden at 2 of Swords. That's what's messing her up. That's really what got her in a state of panic, honey. She crying too. Because with this 2 of Swords energy, she sees that he's becoming more and more of a stalemate. She sees that he's waking up to the truth. See, the masculine didn't know which way to go. Left, right, up, down, blinded to the choices, decisions, thoughts, communication. Okay? 3 of Wands. Now this masculine is moving forward. He's been a stalemate to her. Okay, yep. He's been a stalemate to her. The magic isn't working anymore. He's no longer suffering in silence. He's no longer ignoring the problem. He's no longer acting like he don't know where his true 10 of Cups is at. Where his true 10 of Pentacles is at. See, it could be material possessions that he has for some of y'all with this karmic energy. Maybe he was worrying about losing out on it. He could have been worrying about, I heard people at the office, what other people was going to say. Yep, Emperor and Page of Cups. But now this Emperor is focused on you. Yep, equal give and take, balance. He want to go where he knows. He knows he owes it to you. King of Cups, Five of Swords. They gossiping about him, talking about him. He's, for some of y'all, this King of Cups is, this Emperor is definitely professing his love. Three of Wands in reverse with the Hanged Woman. He's not confused on who has had him stuck, on where the journey has ended. This masculine is not confused. The spell work is not working anymore. It's backfiring on her. Where she thought she was in control, look at that, hands on the hips. She is pissed. She like, She researching online. She like, man, there gotta be some instructions with this. And see, I feel like she a big mouth, honey. This for some of y'all, this is the office. Some of y'all could have that like city view in the background. Okay, the office view. But this Emperor is definitely seeing that this is a hopeless romantic, a hopeless situation. Definitely seeing her true colors, because for some of them, they realizing that this karmic was cheating on them. High priestess and doing a lot of stuff, honey. Spell word to keep him in this follow a lot. For someone putting it in their food and drinks, or keeping them intoxicated, inebriated. Okay, where they don't know what's going on. For some of them, this could be a secret, a huge secret they had. This could be somebody that personally knows this Emperor, this divine masculine. This could be somebody who works for him. This could be somebody who works for him, who he works for. Put it where it goes. There's somebody this Emperor definitely knows. Yep, the Lover's card. This somebody this Emperor definitely knows. Could be a Pisces, could be a Gemini. Aries energy is here. It's really any energy, any sign. I don't like doing stuff, you know. Well, guess we better pull some tea. The karmic is stalking you. I'm not ready to grow up. She's childish. Yes, for some of y'all, it's through divination. I know that you're hiding something from me. Okay, yeah. He knows now. I'm working on myself right now. She's watching this change, and she's doing more and more. She definitely could be frequenting a tarot reader or spiritual practitioner. I don't think I'm good. I don't think you're good enough for me. Yeah, she definitely would sit around and emasculate him. I honestly feel like I failed you, and the karmic is stalking you. This is also highlighting the fact this masculine knows that he has disappointed you, let you down, failed you and him. Okay, failed y'all path, y'all mission, y'all the promises y'all made each other before you reincarnated. I feel like you feel me. Some of y'all have said this to this masculine, but I'm telling you, this is the type of stuff this karmic would say, and things that this karmic would do. Okay, this karmic played a lot of mind games, and that's why this masculine found himself still stuck to her and tied to her, bound to her, because he was doing the same thing. Somebody's dealing with a court case, and I don't think I'm good enough for you. This karmic played off this masculine's insecurities intentionally. This court case can be a lot of things. It can be divorce. It can be alimony, child support, paternity. This could be criminal. This could be just simple traffic. Okay, put it where it goes. Please give me one more chance with you. And I'm alone. I'm in solitude. Yep. Now that this masculine is facing the man in the mirror, it's like all hitting him at once. Wow, I'm pregnant. And then all of a sudden, for some of y'all, once your masculine is ready to walk away, now the karmic swears she's pregnant. Some of y'all could be the ones that's pregnant. I'm dealing with childhood trauma. I thought the karmic was better than you. I'm sending my karmic family and our friends to divine masculines, job, house, etc. I'm damaged goods. I'm a thought. Okay? She don't care. Free fall. I thought the karmic was better than you. This could even be your person. Your person might be ran through at this point. All right? Yep. But this is somebody who thought these karmic energies, these friends, these exes or baby mamas or whoever, wives, whoever it is, was better than y'all. I'm all in divine masculine, divine feminine's head controlling her. I'm not getting any sleep. I'm very anxious. This is why. Okay? They would, some of these comments would make this masculine feel like something bad would happen to him, make him dream crazy stuff anytime the masculine would separate and walk away from her. Or create obstacles and chaos and drama, would just do things. Okay? But I do feel like it was a lot of throw the rock, hide the hand energy. Some of them would send in fake people, other karmic energies attached to them to stalk y'all, to watch y'all, to cause chaos in this man's life. I'm losing everything. Dark magic is backfired. This is another way this master knows who's been doing it, because y'all are flourishing. Y'all are successful. Meanwhile, this karmic is losing everything, and so is this doggone masculine for being attached to this cursed individual. I know divine masculine, divine feminine is really gay. This could be a lie. This could be the truth. Put it where it goes. But they're losing everything. Dark magic is backfiring. They could have even convinced us. This for some of y'all, these masculines have stayed with these karmics because of a secret they have over them. I'm a karmic water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wow. Now, some of y'all, this is from Pillow Talk, and some of y'all may be bisexual or gay. Some of y'all, it's already known and understood. It's not a secret. Okay? Everybody involved is gay. For some of y'all. Or you know, mainly or whatever. All in my ego. Prideful and egotistical. I told you. This is a karmic who just won't let up. Even with losing everything. This is this type of karmic that plays as the ship sinks. Okay? Still sending out their energy. Still. Right? I know that you're keeping me a secret. Whoever is the karmic in this energy, they know they're being kept a secret. The sex magic is not working anymore. What did I say? The karmic is on drugs. Now, that could be anything. Okay? It could be alcohol, it could be anything. Okay? This karmic has addictions. And definitely for some of y'all, it's the karmic water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be drinking, drugs, pills. All of it tied to me, you know, the same thing. When I created that card, it just means this karmic has a habit. Okay? Your person could even have be doing it with this karmic. Now, for some of y'all, it's the karmic that's really gay, and because they're trying to clone your energy and switch energy with you all. Yeah, I'm feeling it in my head. Definitely psychic attacks being sent to some of you all. Definitely head work and things like that. Or y'all are feeling it from your twin. I'm wearing a false mask. Beware, it's a snake in your grass. This masculine didn't even realize he was sleeping with the enemy the whole time. Sleeping with the enemy the whole time. Master, how long I'll be on this? Be on this? It's time to round this off. Snake skin, look, 20 broke down to 2. Karmic energy, shapeshifter. He didn't know who was who. Information, secrets, body language, senses. This karmic may even know something about you or made up something. You know, maybe she thought she knew something and was trying to tell this masculine something to make this masculine think something about you that isn't true. It's just a lot coming out. The secrets and all the fake stuff and just the shape shifting and who's the karmic and who isn't is coming out. Raising winds, magical release, calling, intention, stronghold. Okay. Yeah, this masculine may have found, like I heard, a witch's bag, or this could be what we call, I say we just because a lot of people call it that, I'll say we, because I might not necessarily call it with whatever they give me. What we call it. I'm hearing amulet, though. Yeah, 9 again. Vervain, everlasting, spellbound, soul alignment, release, and protection. I'm telling you, the moment this masculine started going into his north node, chose to walk and operate in his north node, come up out of those shadows, he started to blossom. He started to see a difference in his life. That dark magic started to release off of his life. Levitation, higher ground, belief, mastery, and meditation. I'm telling you. Some of y'all, your masculine is definitely meditating. He got on through. He got on through. Or getting on through because of this. Yeah. Like, it backfired. This is what they failed to realize. He realized, yeah, she was just trying to destroy every doggone thing. Yeah. Some of y'all, this masculine was worried about being considered a villain. I see mourning the word away shoe with the number 40. And villain, you can always rewrite the story. 4 and 11. This card did come in a reverse. I feel like it's highlighting because he was stuck in that dark night of his soul. Now he's ready. Because I was divinely got to turn around quick. Now he's ready. He don't care what she say. Lavender, surround yourself with love. He wants this new beginning with you all. He wants this new opportunity with you all. He wants to surround himself with love. He may think he's surrounding himself with love. And some of them may have people who are genuinely for him. But you have to understand, masculines. If people are not on this twin flame journey, if they don't truly know what it is, if they don't have pure intentions, etc., operating in divinity, actively doing the work, they're gonna give you bad advice. And with this flaw, be honest with yourself. 17 broken down to the number 8. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're being honest about the type of advice you've been receiving and entrusting. You've been honest about how long you have went, how long you've had your divine feminine waiting, and how long you went without admitting the truth. And this could even be to the world. Great endings are inevitable. 37 breaks down to the number 1. This is also, to the number 10 and then the number 1. He knows that this is a masculine who wanted to ignore. This is a masculine who thought he could just run from his problem and just start over. But now he can't escape it anymore. Yeah, I can hear my ex calling. Don't know why my ex calling. I don't know why I stress shorty. Yeah, he's being honest with himself now. He never needed those people, those things, that ideology, whatever that, like whatever it is with the number 888. He never needed it to fly. He knows he has to release something to have something else. He cannot bring the old into the new. This is him being, yeah, storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Now we have 44. Okay, he is really escaping. Some of y'all, your masculine may literally come to you in the middle of the night. Okay, middle of the day, anything, but just like pop up on you, literally distraught. And for some of y'all, he may not even have any of his items. Okay, depending upon what transpired. I have a channel message I need to put out that I've got over a month ago about a masculine being abused. Okay. So stars, you can manifest your every wish with the number 5. As these towers happen, as these changes and transformation happen within him, it's drama, chaos, strife, tension going on around them because of it, because they don't like it. They see it, they feel it, especially this karmic, this main karmic, whoever this is, because for some of them it's not a baby mama or a wife or a romantic person. For some of them it's their own mother or sister or brother or whoever. Okay, Lioness, you've earned all your stripes, masculine. It's time to go. It's time to go. Okay, it's time to. I really feel like this masculine is already doing it though. He's letting these karmics and sharks in his life do the same thing. He's realizing that he cannot save them and that he don't need someone else to fix him. They was only taken from him. Her cup is empty. This is a masculine who's learning to go up in that cupboard and get a saucer and put under his cup. Masculines, for those of y'all who don't know, refill that cup with self-love, self-care, that shadow work going within and pulling it up by the roots. Okay? That childhood trauma, it's time to heal it. It's time to face the little boy within you. Let that little boy know that y'all good now. You have them. They're safe now. Whatever conversation you need to have with your inner child. Okay? Your younger self. But anyway, surrounding yourself with love, people who are pouring into you, all of those things, right? Being honest with yourself, all of those things. So then your cup starts to overflow, right? And it runs down into your salsa. Pour from your salsa going forward. That way, if people are not giving back, you haven't lost anything, baby. 36 break down to the number 9. It'll be easy to detach. It'll be easy and not in an unhealthy way. Not where you're missing out on your blessings like you ended up doing with your person, right? With your divine feminine. No. Okay, but they're seeing, this is the masculine who's seeing the truth, seeing how they made you feel. With that red forgive, 10 broken down to the number 1, yeah, he's seeing it. He's seeing it. Some of y'all could be feeling like this too. Y'all definitely could be mirroring each other. Or you could feel his energy and not know why you're feeling all melancholy like that. But with raindrops, take a chance on him. This masculine want to come back in. This is a masculine who's ready to build with you all now. And he's hoping that he's given the chance and opportunity to do so. We have 20 again. 2, true love, true friendship, partnerships, twin flame energy. I'm always enough. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. This is a masculine who's putting his life back together or trying to figure out how to do so. Okay. So let's round everything off, masculine, because y'all have me going all night now. I done came and talked for you. Yep, high priestess, tapping in. I do feel like whoever this masculine is with, definitely with that water energy, they're very intuitive, so they peep and game themselves. With that world card, they could be online with it. Recruiting other people. Yep, against this King of Cups energy with the Two of Pentacles. Definitely could be cheating with somebody online. Some of y'all could be communicating online with the masculine. They may have caught this masculine looking at you all online. Put it where it goes. But for some of y'all, it's highlighting the fact he's in this cycle. Okay. He's keeping it a secret, though. For some of y'all, this masculine is moving in silence because he knows the type of drama that this karmic will bring. This Queen of Swords energy, she's cold. She thinks she's smarter than him, so he's letting her do her thing. But he's cut it out. Some of y'all, they know y'all are the Queen of Swords, and they are very nervous. Some of y'all could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but they're very nervous. Hierophant and Emperor, they're very nervous. Could be a Taurus, could be an Aries, also involved. Some of them are very, very nervous because they know y'all are not going for anything less than a happily ever after. And when I say that, you want a true commitment. It's not about, again, perfection, right? But you want that true partnership. You want that us against the world connection, okay? You don't want to have to question if this person is going to betray you or any of those things. You want to be able to trust your emperor. Like, this is an emperor, masculine, who knows how he's supposed to show up. I'm going to put it like that. I do feel like I don't feel like he's stunting this anymore. This traditional connection for some of y'all, a marriage he had with a karmic. Some of y'all, they could have even got married after the fact. Spirit said that's the truth. Didn't I say this man have clarity? Ace of Swords. That's what he's looking at. He's looking back over everything. He knows why y'all cut him off. Yep. Spirit again says that's the truth. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. He's now seeing it for what it is. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. And he's seeing that this karmic was trying to get away with a lot of stuff. For some of y'all, this masculine is trying to sneak away from this karmic and go towards you all and put in his work. Yep. With the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all make this masculine happy. They see y'all successful. They don't want, for some of them, like I said, for this karmic to know. Knight of Wands. Because she'll rush in and try to mess it up. Or she'll know, in essence, what to do spell work on. This masculine is looking at himself and how he was lying and still, for some of y'all maybe it's stealing, but even if it's energetically, taken from this divine connection, siphoning your energy, your healing abilities, go out, let the word chew him up. As soon as he mad at this karmic or whatever, then he want to come back in and blah, 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 you know, playing you like a fiddler all along, right? Treating you like you was the karmic, okay? Like you did something to him. But this masculine is worried about, this masculine is watching because this masculine is scared that you all are going to find someone else. He feels like you're getting away. Now, for some of y'all, y'all really just working, minding your business, and it don't have anything to do with this masculine. Like, you know, you're just currently not dating. Some of y'all are dating, but it isn't anything major right now with whoever else. But this masculine, this karmic is getting divorced. Or already divorced. Some of y'all may have been married to your masculine, and this masculine is looking back on when he was your husband. Some of them are trying to figure out how they're going to balance everything out. Now, somebody could have had somebody watching. For some of y'all, this masculine, I keep hearing cheaters. Or this masculine could have had somebody watching this karmic. Just put it where it go. I do feel like for those of y'all where this is your emperor and the emperor and the King of Swords is the same person. I do feel like he's looking at things more I keep hearing diplomatic. But I do feel like he's looking at things from a higher view now, and because of that, he's just really seeing that he's seeing the truth about her. Like, the truth about her has been illuminated. And your truth has been illuminated too. This could even be the way he was trying to treat you like some type of jump off. Okay. So let's see what the masculine has to say. And I'm not going to pull from what y'all have to say, okay? I'm going to let masculines be great and speak As honey hard as they went to get my attention, baby. Listen. All right, Divine Masculine. What's your final messages to your Divine Feminine? I'm trying to be strong and fight my feelings for you. I've had a certain realization about my life and our connection. I'm trying to figure out what this connection really means. So I feel like there's past energy. And I feel like now he's realizing it. This, for some of y'all, this karmic used to threaten to divorce this masculine. Or this karmic puts her family or his family or both in their business. He don't like that. It's a lot he's just really seeing. It's checkmate. The energy he's in is in checkmate. We aren't done. We have unfinished business. Yeah, because he's coming back. Then I said checkmate. Baby, look. Have I waited too long? Did I lose you? I hope I still have a chance with you. I'm telling y'all. I keep hearing that we found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. This masculine did not expect to meet you, to find you, for this to be what it is. He definitely may initially thought that he was just going to, have sex with you and keep it moving. Okay? Do the hump dump and keep going. But even though he was afraid of getting addicted to you and lost in you, it happened anyway. The more he resisted his feelings, the deeper in love with you he fell. The more, but it took y'all to pull your energy back, okay, and heal and do the work for this masculine to really see you for who you were and himself. And to be honest with himself, he's on fire for you, even when he's with someone else, okay? Oh, look, he throwing that down. I want to return. I will very soon. Let me see what else he threw down, Divine Feminines. Honey, hold on. Okay, this man is not playing. Okay. So I'm afraid of getting addicted to you, lost in you. He did not want me to put it back in the deck. You may think I'm trying to manipulate you, but I'm not. I feel safer in familiar patterns. Those familiar patterns is what kept him stuck for so damn long to this Queen of Swords energy. Okay? Now for some of y'all, it's multiple people. For some of y'all, this is two different energies. This Hierophant energy could be a Taurus about any time. And this Queen of Swords is two different energies. He could have been married to one or had something more traditional, more long-standing with one. And with this Queen of Swords, that could be a totally different energy, okay? I know I act cold and indifferent sometimes. It's a defense mechanism, okay? I'm telling you, this is how he was used to acting. For some of y'all, your masculine may be institutionalized. Or this is just highlighting the way he was raised. And like I said, he's not, it doesn't make it right. And definitely not making excuses, but, oh, wow. For some of y'all, I'm hearing this masculine said that's just how effed up in the head he is, all right, or was. His past, his childhood trauma. Because for some of these masculines, they was reliving it with this karmic, the type of stuff that they endured as a child, they then was watching this karmic put their children through. Some of them woke up to the fact, guess what? She wasn't doing it by herself, right? Or the fact that, you have to remove yourself for it to stop. And if you need to, take your kids too. You're going to have to step up and really man up. This is definitely a father. That Emperor card is here. This is somebody with children or a child, period. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, masculine. I really want to see you again, hold you again, and feel you again. This is also like the fact this masculine wanted to be bossy and in control of you. Not this particular card, but that Emperor energy. I'm trying to figure out what this connection really means. This masculine is holding you, making love to you. I mean, he's not pleased. He's very frustrated. I heard I'm about to blow. This masculine is like, I heard don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. This masculine is waking up to how he has literally been in the devil's playground the whole time. In hell's kitchen. I don't care how you want to put it. And he ready to come in. For some of y'all, be careful because some of them want to come in to escape their karma. Okay? Whew. They see y'all in this Ten of Pentacles energy, Ten of Cups energy, or Nine of Cups energy, Nine of Pentacles energy, Ten of Pentacles energy. And they are like, oh my gosh, like I messed up big time. I'm afraid you'll see the real me and not like it. But this is because he's convinced himself for so long that he had to be someone else. It's because he's surrounded himself and dealt with people for so long who required that of him. Even if it was to protect how he really feels, seeing that they was using it against him and things like that. Because for some of y'all, this is a masculine who is very sensitive, not like weak or, the things that people think or masculines think when they hear that. This is a masculine who's an empath, who has spiritual gifts, who's a divine masculine who was put here um, to send love out, just not like this, right? It's a way to spread the love and help people without being romantically, physically, sexually involved with them. I secretly wish you would wait. I know it's not fair to ask you to do that. Don't think I don't care. I do. Yep. This is a masculine. For some of y'all, you're masculine still trying to work some things out. I sometimes feel intimidated by you. Am I good enough for you? Is it not all over this reading? Did I not say it in the beginning? And last but not least, I know you're losing patience. He knows it. He knows it because he waited too long. Or he done too much. Or he's put you in competition or chose someone other than you or something. Okay? I want to make things right between us. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm working on it. So some of y'all, he's not coming in yet or haven't come in yet because he's trying to figure out his best options. He doesn't want to be rejected. Some of them still have more work to do. Spirits still have them on pause. Okay, because some of y'all, your masculine is in spiritual court. Had to come before the council. What's going on? Now, I seen in a helpmate. I seen in the whole earth angel. True love for you, your other half. And this is how you treat her. This is not what we doing. And you in time out. You on punishment. You're spiritually arrested. Whatever. You being held back from her. You gonna yearn for her. You gonna want it. And some of them is just that. Okay. But they have clarity. Some of them are crying nonstop. They going crazy thinking about you and urgently trying to find you. Some of y'all, even if y'all are together, my nose is itching like crazy. Even if y'all are with this person, some of them know you're walking away and they know that it's for good or for good this time I'm here. Return to the body. When I'm caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? My body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. This masculine is mastering that or needs to master that. It's so hard for him. This is a masculine who's an empath. He's definitely having to learn masculines. Oh, my nose is itching. For those of y'all who are empaths, observe, don't absorb. So OBSERVE, do not ABSORB. Okay? Period. This is also getting harder and harder for this masculine to hide it. Yep, I see release. He is definitely ready to blow. Today I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I'm ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I'm creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. This man is releasing the old and calling in the new, honey. Well, I'm proud of you, Divine Masculines. For those of y'all who have took control of your life, for those of y'all who have gotten serious about who you are, your calling, your purpose, coming in with your twin, right? Not just for the cornucopia, not just for, all those materialistic things and things like that comes with it, material possessions or whatever, success and, all that type of stuff, but for the right reasons, okay? And willing to really come in and make it right with your person. So, yeah. Shout out to y'all. Use your gift of discernment, intuition for those of y'all where your masculine has reached out or will be reaching out to you all. You determine. You don't have to anything. Okay, no more than they felt like they had to, right? But y'all determine. Y'all make the call. Okay? Y'all make that determination. My nose is itching like crazy. Now, somebody could be addicted to cocaine. Somebody may have picked up a habit. For some of y'all, maybe your person is definitely, I heard a retreat or something in some type of rehabilitation center or something, or trying to get himself together before he come in because he don't want you all to know just, how much he sabotaged his life, okay? How downhill he went. Because some of y'all, this person, not only did they allow the karmic to swindle them into, drugs or partying or something every night and pretty much just screwing up their life, throwing their life away. Some of them doing threesomes and foursomes and tensomes and just whatever, right? Because a lot of them had an open relationship with this karmic. So long as it wasn't you, the karmic was fine. The karmic was willing to do whatever to feed those low vibrational, to create and feed those addictions, okay? Some of them knew your person had a sex addiction, incubus or succubus energy attached to them, and instead of helping them, they was already giving it, attaching it to them, but they was feeding on that, keeping this masculine in control through that. Okay, using sex to control and manipulate this masculine. In other words, okay. Um, it's just a lot, and so be ready. Be ready, because as you see, your masculine has a lot to say. Ooh, I don't know who masculine or who all masculines this is, but I am wishing you all the best of luck. Regardless, masculine, if your divine feminine takes you back or not, I mean, it is a sucky thing. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but but just still do the work. The work is supposed to be done for yourself. This is how your feminine will even know if you are serious. Okay. I know a saying that I always say: the best apology is change behavior. Okay. So I do feel like these feminines are in the energy of change behavior, and it ain't like something that you do for a week, a month, a day, a year. This is like you know, it's to be your true, authentic self. So if you haven't changed, if you're still non-committal, if you're still lying and playing games and all this type of stuff, haven't made a decision and blah 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 blah, your feminine is gonna know it, and it's gonna backfire on you tremendously. Because for some of you all, the last time was the last time, or the time before that, or whatever you know. And for some of y'all, this is the last time. And this includes lifetime that you'll even be able to come into union with your person, and the lifetime you're supposed to get it together, okay, before this divine soulmate replacement comes in and becomes your person's new twin, period. Going forward. So, and I do say that like that because with that reincarnating, that's a choice. Both of y'all chose to reincarnate and come into union together. So you can either make these adjustments and show the world the real you, or you can keep cowering and hiding divine masculine. But y'all showed this up to me to get this message out. I did it. But I'm serious masculines, because I do, all jokes aside, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I definitely, my Facebook group and any of my tribes are for masculines and feminines. So even on the spiritual warrior side, just messages, whatever. Okay. Um, so all jokes aside, no, I totally get it, and a lot of you all suffer in silence for the very reason that, again, even with the way you were raised or taught, for most of you all, to even cry is considered to be feminine and blah blah blah, which you're seeing is the truth. Like Life Trainer said, it's like taking your soul to the laundromat. So it's time to release it. It's time to get it out. I definitely, didn't mean any harm to anyone, so I don't want anyone to miss the message because they might not have liked the way I articulated it. Okay, definitely eat the meat and spit out the bones. But I'm serious. Okay, do what you need to do in a positive and healthy way. Set those healthy boundaries, masculines, and do what you need to do to heal. Position yourself to win. Release who and what isn't for you, and for a lot of y'all was never for you. But understand your divine feminine gets it because it's something that she has had to endure herself. Still probably enduring. Okay. Um, I really, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to speak for me. Okay, and this is what Spirit said. So when I start feeling like I'm speaking for myself, I just pause it. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop it here. I love y'all. I love y'all. Stay safe. Keep your head up. Know that it's all working out in your favor, and know that if you are serious, my nose is itching. If y'all are serious, know that the divine has you. You're protected. This move, these decisions, okay? Even if it's in the blink of an eye, the middle of the night, whatever. Do what you need to do, okay? You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, masculine, and it doesn't mean a bad thing. Pay your karmic debt, and end those karmic cycles. It's time for new and fresh. Aren't you ready for bigger and better? All right. If you know who you have a child with isn't doing what they need to do, you have to do it. The point of us doing is to break these chains, release these curses, these very curses, that these karmics are putting out there. So if you are the parent who is high vibrational, right, divine, actually trying to provide a loving and stable and structured environment and stuff like that for your children, and you know that you can trust for the other parent to do so, then that means you should definitely be unapologetic about the moves that you're making. Okay, you definitely, it matters who you lay down with. It matters who you bring around your kids. It matters who you choose to say is your other half, as you all are seeing, because their mindsets and all these things that you all have been overlooking is what's going to help you raise your children. A divine feminine is going to help you get custody of your children or help you raise your children the right way. Okay, it's not about perfection or specific, it's about what works best for you and yours. Okay, a divine feminine is going to just be your rider through those things, encourage you, enlighten you, you know, judgment free, um, without shaming you, who gets it and who can heal you, who's the only person who can heal you besides you. You know, just sleeping next to your twin heals you. Having sex with your twin heals you. Like, hello. And understand that as a divine masculine, regardless of the fact you're operating in that distorted energy or that you was, understand what you was giving away, your energy and your power, every time you was sleeping with those karmics, or every time you do, or every time you sleep with that specific karmics, period. But for some of y'all, it's only just one specific karmic, you know, between two different people, or, you know. But my nose is itching. Um, yeah. Some of y'all know that whenever you stop having sex, or once you stop having sex with this karmic, the sex magic will stop. It will break.